Yoruba Council lists 5 radical conditions for Eastern leaders. Details emerge. Yoruba councils urge Eastern leaders to adopt a nationalistic approach and abandon regional sentiment. The council emphasized the need for constitutional review and rotational presidency to ensure fairness and reduce political marginalization, giving the Eastern region a fair chance at the presidency. The Yoruba Council advised the Igbos to end sentiment-based campaign and build alliances with other regions. The Yoruba Council has highlighted major actions that the Eastern leaders must take regarding the possibility of an Igbo presidency in Nigeria. Furthermore, the Council outlined 5 crucial steps that it believes are necessary for the Igbos to secure the presidency in the future elections. Speaking on the matter, Oladotun emphasized the importance of playing national politics rather than relying on regional sentiment. According to the Council, the Igbos must abandon the politics of hatred, bigotry, and regionalism and instead embrace a more inclusive and nationalistic approach. One of the first pieces of advice we have for the Igbos is to stop the regional sentiment. They need to play national politics. The idea they can use religion, sentiment, or even body shaming, as we saw in the last presidential election, will not work. They have some of the best brains in this country, but they need to push these people forward, not those with questionable characters. Why Igbos must embrace national unity over division? YCW explains. The council further emphasized the need for unity and collaboration across regions. He continued that once the Igbos start embracing the idea of playing national politics and not the policies of hatred or bigotry, the country will be more comfortable electing one of its own. Constitutional review and rotational presidency. The council also called for a review of the constitution to establish a rotational presidency among the region, stating that this will ensure fairness and reduce the potential for political marginalization. Oladotun said, we need to review the constitution to make sure that power is rotated across the regions. This will prevent sentiment and ensure that Eastern people have a fair chance at the presidency. End of settlement-based campaigns. Reflecting on the recent elections, the Yoruba Council criticized the strategies employed by the Igbo leaders, suggesting that the reliance on sentiment-based campaigns contributed to their losses. The council said the last election showed how sentiments can backfire. The Igbos need to end the campaign of hatred and bigotry if they want the trust of other regions, particularly the Yoruba. The Yoruba Council urges Igbos on collaboration with other regions. Finally, the council advised the Igbos to strengthen their bid for the presidency by building alliances with other regions, particularly the southwest and the north. The council advised for the Igbos to secure the presidency, they must campaign for it as a national issue and not as a regional entitlement. They should reach out and collaborate with the southwest and appeal to the north for support. Meanwhile, news tells us that the North dumped Tinubu for ex-President Jonathan. An insider familiar with the strategy pointed to recent comment by Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, who hinted that he would refrain from contesting if Jonathan decides to run. Well, to me, first of all, make everybody calm down. Make they calm down now. This advice when they give now, believe you me, no be now, no be now anybody need them. This is not the right time for this. And if I come as I can't talk this thing before election 2023, but it don't pass. Can we focus on the fact that people are hungry and that things are turning on its own? Let us focus on it, I beg. Ha. The Yoruba group should first advise itself. Meanwhile, insecurity and hunger ravages the country. Exactly. That is the focus. Coming out now to say the Igbos to do this one, if they want the presidency, make gonna calm down. Make everybody drink water. Are you even sure that you're even going to be alive? Yeah, yes, this is not the threat. You sure say you will even live till that time? Can you at least make everybody just calm down? This is not even supposed to be our focus at all. Our focus supposed to be how we go you survive this period. How do we get the presidency to start doing things that it is supposed to do? All this are to woo Igbo into APC because Tinubu knows that he is not returning to Aso Rock 2027. Yoruba now want Igbo to play national politics by joining APC. I beg make everybody hush am. No be by force. Around nonsensical, for close to a century, Una and Fulani conspired against the Igbos. They changed power between Una selves, and you think you are better than the Igbos. You left the major issue than addressing relevant issues. Exactly. Unless Igbos become slaves to their regions, no president for them. Do a genuine electoral reform and let us see who wins the president. Igbos are not aligning with other regions yet. Obi won the 2023 election and Tinubu with the aid of INEC and the judiciary grabbed, snatched and ran away with the people's mandate. A Yoruba man will always flip the truth on its head to suit its chauvinistic narrative. Who are the architects of tribal and regional politics in Nigeria? Is it not the Yorubas? In the build-up to the 2003 general elections, a Yoruba academic professor made a statement that is symptomatic of ethnicism, for which the tribe is well known for. He said, "I will vote for a Yoruba man, even if he is a goat." If you want to be truthful to yourself, stop using individual to generalize. Go back to history. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Can we focus on what truly matters now? We cannot be here talking about these things. Meanwhile, you won't buy person. This is not even supposed to be our focus. I beg. More drastic, let us be true to federalism by writing the constitution quickly, or let us define the long regional lines so a better redistributed regional space, and even the least region will become far better than what we are today. I say this with absolute responsibility and without any respect to thieves illegally holding several oil blocks, wanting to perpetuate that, and primitive looters who have lost their minds in debauchery. Me too. I'm saying we should opt for regional government, regional system of government. Which region? They play. Who abolished regional government in Nigeria? 5 states cannot bring Nigeria down because of election. If you're not comfortable with the current administration, you need to keep your voters card for another election. What is your problem? Person suggests regional system of government. You the open mouth, they tell and say in the play. And I cannot understand. Then pick your brain. Ha. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.